Today, I wanted to give you guys a behind the scenes of what it's like to make a good TikTok shop video and how much actually goes into it. Not only that, but I will share some tips and tricks throughout the video that help me come up with good video ideas and properly edit videos. So with that being said, let's get into it. To start off, I have to figure out what product I'm going to make a video on. I've decided on this electric screwdriver here because I've already generated millions of views and thousands of dollars with it in just the past 2 weeks. So I'm gonna continue to push out content of this thing until the posts of it just don't do well anymore. Some days I literally spend over half an hour trying to figure out what product I'm gonna do a video on. But since I did quickly decide that I'm making a video on this electric screwdriver, my next step is to come up with video ideas. To do that, I have this spreadsheet that I made. What I do is I go on a TikTok and scroll through my For You page until I find a viral video or any video that catches my attention. Once I find a good video, I type the hook here along with the video link so I can go back to it. I make it a non-negotiable task to write down at least 10 video hooks and ideas per day. So then I basically just read each hook and then replace some of the key words in it with words that would fit my niche better to see if it's a good fit. I have this blurred because I don't want everyone using the same hooks as me word for word, but if you want this spreadsheet to fill out yourself, I'll leave a blank copy of it in the description of this video. So let's see how long this takes, not including the time I spent earlier to write down video hooks. Right now the time is 10:25 a.m., so keep that in mind. Now before I even look at this spreadsheet, I'm actually going to go through my previous videos of this product and just look through the comments to see if those give me any good video ideas. I found a couple good comments that gave me ideas, but it is definitely getting harder and harder to come up with ideas with each video that I make, considering I've already made 31 videos of a screwdriver. It's hard to stay creative with that. So now I'm going to look at my viral hook sheet to see if those will help me come up with a good hook for the video. All right, it is now 11 a.m. and I have officially found the hook that I want to use. So now I'm just going to type it onto my phone, just in the Notes app. So now my video hook is typed down right here. And now what I want to make sure is the middle section of the video correlates to the hook. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about working smarter instead of working harder and why the product works with that. So the main things I want to talk about here are what makes it easier, I guess, than other options. All right, now it took me a couple more minutes to write down the 2 selling points that are correlated with this video hook. So as you can see, I literally just typed them right here. This isn't an exact script that I follow. I just kind of remember these and yap about it as I record. But now that I have that, it's time to actually record the video, and that starts with me making my room a little brighter so the lighting is good, and I'm gonna clean up a little bit just so it doesn't look too messy. Now, typically my best performing videos are recorded when I'm using the screwdriver down on the bottom of the desk right here, but I don't want to do that in this video. I want to try a different style that usually doesn't do well, but I have an idea that might work, so we're going to test it out. Start the video by using this screwdriver on the keyboard, and it's obviously not going to do anything because this screwdriver doesn't fit. I'm going to just be messing here and it's not going to be moving. It's going to make me look like an idiot. And remember, I'm going to be starting the video talking about working smarter, not harder, so that hook combined with me showing that could potentially lead to some people commenting that I'm not very smart. All right, here we go. If you're anything like me and like to work smarter instead of working harder, you're gonna want this. Hook done, first try. On to the next part. All you do is open this up and out comes the bits along with the screwdriver. So check this out. You take the bit, it magnetically goes into the screwdriver just like this, and then all you do is use these buttons to control it. So ready, watch how easy it is to get screws out with this thing. Press the up arrow to get screws out. Oops, I messed that up. It's hard to do this like looking through a phone at this. So watch how easy and effortless this is. Ready? Just like that. So this is a much quicker alternative than a regular screwdriver because it spins at 200 RPM and it requires no physical effort since you just have to hold it like a pencil and press these buttons, which also prevents hand cramps and damage in the future. Now I'm down here. Now the torque on this isn't super high, which is why it's mainly used for electronics, but it can also be used to take apart small furniture items as well. So if you want to get this, it's on a special sale on TikTok right now and it's like half off, but that sale ends in 4 days, so just make sure to click that button and get it soon. I almost did that perfectly, but I didn't like the CTA, so I'm gonna run that back one more time. So just make sure to get it now before it's too late. That should be good, honestly. Now it is time to edit the clips of this video, so what we're gonna do is go over to CapCut, new project, and just select all of the clips from today. We're just gonna go through these now, and we want the very start to have no pauses, like straight to the talking. So let's play it. If you're anything like... Okay, and I wanna just make sure to pause it right where I start talking and then trim out the before part. So now we split this, delete that. Now it should start with me instantly talking. If you're anything like me and... There we go. Next. To work smarter instead of working harder, you're gonna want this. And once again, at the end of the clip, you don't want too long of a pause, just enough time for people to process what they're looking at, and then you can move on to the next clip. So they can see what this is, trim it there, delete the rest. Let's just play that second half. All right, that was good. So now we're gonna trim out the beginning of the next clip here and delete all that. So now it should go from no pauses saying you're gonna want this to me clicking on the thing and demonstrating what it is. All you do is open this up. Okay, slightly. All right, let's try that. All you do is open this up. All right, that's better. Up, and out comes the bits along with the screwdriver. All right, and that's another part where I'm gonna have a pause, so trim. So check this. And then I can trim there. So check. So trim there, delete the middle part, so then it should look like this. Screwdriver. So check this out. And I gotta add a little bit more. You take the bit. That's another part that I wanna trim out. This out, you take the bit. All right. Take the bit, magnetically go. Forgot the word it. All right, let's try there. Magnetically. A little bit more. The bit, it magnetically goes into the screwdriver, just like this. So that's good, trim. Now the next part where I start talking, so I said, and then trim the rest. And then all you do is use these buttons to control it. All right, and then delete the rest. So watch. Then I demonstrate, so watch this. Watch how easy. Watch how easy. Still a little bit too much. Just bring it back a tiny bit. Watch how easy and effortless this is. Ready? And I messed up. I took too long, so I'm also gonna have to cut that out. Just trim it here, and then right when I click on the button. So right there. Ready? Just like that. Perfect. Trim that, delete the rest. On to the next clip. This is a much... So this... I think it was like right there. Spins at 200 RPM. All right, trim, delete. On to the next. And it prevents hand cramps and damage in the future. All right. Trim, delete, and then the CTA, the final clip. Or no, there's two more clips. Hang on. The torque on this, it goes right there. Now the torque on this isn't super high, perfect. Which is why it's small furniture items as well. All right, that's good enough. Delete, and then the CTA clip. But it's not gonna stay that way for much longer, only a few days left, so just make sure to get it now before it's too late. All right, trim, delete. That's kind of a long video, 55 seconds. You probably don't want your videos to be this long. Typically mine perform the best when they're at 30 to 40 seconds or even less than that, but I'll see if I can go back through it and delete anything, but let's just rewatch it. If you're anything like me and like to work smarter instead of working harder, you're gonna want this. All you do is open this. All right, I can trim a little bit off of that, but then I gotta add a little bit more to this. This. All you do is open this up, and out comes the bits along with the screwdriver. I can take a tiny bit off there. Screwdriver. So check this out. You take the bit, it magnetically goes into the screwdriver, just like this. All right, I can trim down to there. And then all you do is use these buttons to control it. I can probably trim out that second, trim that out. Control it. Watch how easy and effortless this is. Ready? I can take out the part where I said ready. Effortless this is. Just like that. I don't have to say just like that. I can just show it, trim, delete. So this is a much quicker alternative than a regular screwdriver because it spins at 200 RPM and it requires no physical effort since you just have to hold it like a pencil and press these buttons, which also prevents hand cramps and damage in the future. Now the torque on this isn't super high, which is why it's mainly used. I'm gonna take out the part where I said damage in the future. I'm just gonna keep hand cramps. Which also prevents hand cramps. All right. I know I kind of said hand cramps, so it kind of like hints that I was gonna say something else. We're gonna just move on with it anyways. Now the torque on this is... Oh, you could hear me saying and, so let me just trim that out. Now let's try it. Cramps. Now the torque on this isn't super high, which is why it's mainly used for electronics, but it can also be used to take apart small furniture items as well. All right, I don't have to have it that long. I can just trim that. So if you wanna get this, it's on a special sale on the TikTok shop right now. It's like half off, but it's not gonna stay that way for much longer, only a few days left, so just make sure to get it now before it's too late. 51 seconds, I trimmed off 4 seconds through doing that. It's the best I can do. It has a chance to do well, so let's export it. And now I just wanna save the video. All right, cool, done. All right, now it is time for me to upload the video. So this video will actually be replying to a comment I saw, so I gotta find that comment first. Here it is, reply, video, then we click this. When I post my TikTok videos, usually I have some sort of visual text at the top to hook people in. For this case, I don't need that because I have the comment at the top, which is gonna be the visual hook. So the comment will show them that it's talking about,
like me and like to work smarter instead of
well,
working harder,
the text is cut off, but it's okay. We'll go with it. Basically what I'm gonna do though is for the cover of this video, I'm gonna find a good shot like this, put Fantic electric screwdriver, maybe I'll add kit, because some people like to search kit. Then we're gonna center this, move it up, covering the text, or the text, speech bubble, whatever. And then I'm gonna mention the fact that there are 4 days left before the price goes back up. So some urgency as a call to action in the description, which most people don't read, but we're gonna roll with it anyways. Only 4 days left until the price goes up. So make sure to get it soon. Make sure to get it now. All right, then I have my tags. I use the same ones on every video because they seem to be working. So, and then I add a link to the product. So here we go, add, and now it's time to post it. Now, normally when I post at this time, videos don't perform very well. I've noticed that my best performing videos are posted between 3 p.m., actually 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. So it's 11:50 a.m. right now, so it's a little bit earlier than that, but we're gonna hit post now. Once it's done posting, I'll update you guys a week after it's posted. That'll still be in this video. I'm not gonna make a separate video on that. Actually, before I show you guys how the video is doing, let's talk about how long it took for me to create this video. So that whole process of making the video, it took 16 minutes to do the ideation and come up with the video hook. It took 3 minutes to script the rest of the video, meaning just writing down bullet points. It took me 5 minutes to record, 9 minutes to edit, and 4 minutes to post, which brings the total to 37 minutes for that video. Now that the video is posted, I actually have a few things about it that I didn't like, which could affect how many views that it gets. Number one, the video was really long, 50 seconds. Number two, I said screwdriver, not electric screwdriver. This could optimize the video incorrectly, so that could easily right there just kill all the future views I could have gotten. Maybe the video will still know what I'm talking about since I did use the hashtags for electric screwdriver as well as the thumbnail optimization. We'll see, but typically what you actually verbally say in the video is the most important part. So we'll see how that goes. But now it's time to sit back and see how many views this video gets. All right, it's been more than a week now, and that video is actually one of the worst performing videos that I did of that screwdriver. It never got categorized. The search bar at the top just said find related content for the entirety of the video being posted. I find that kind of funny considering it was the video that I made this video about, but that's what happens when you do TikTok Shop. I have a few other videos of it doing very well. Those two that were going viral are now at 6 million views each, which is pretty crazy. But nonetheless, that is still the same process that I go through to make a video, no matter what product, even outside of TikTok Shop, it's a very similar process. So I just wanted to show you guys what that's like, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed, and if there's anything you didn't like about the video, also make sure to leave a comment so I can improve in future videos. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video where I help you out with some more tips on TikTok Shop.